Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass here and welcome back to Spirit Hunter NG. Previously we were on the trail of Kentucky, as we encountered some events that were not good for dog lovers. We are living our lives. Found so much information. Kentucky during the daytime is full of cop cars, an excessive number of officers. But it's because of the incident of the headless dog last night. Looks like we'll have to keep our guard up even more tonight. When the sky bleeds into sunset, I make my way to the Black Rabbit like usual. The light's already out and at the bar. At the sound of the door, Aunt Natsumi stands up from the counter. Ara. I get a whiff of something that smells suspiciously like alcohol. Aunt Natsumi, have you been drinking? Maybe a little. I couldn't get any food down, so I thought I'd try and see if alcohol would. I'm sure it's not just to take the place of some kind of food. She's doing everything in her power, but there's been no progress regarding Ami. Meeting up with everyone again. Yeah, we get together here sometimes. It's unusual to see you with friends, Akira. You're usually alone whenever I see you. It's not that I don't like people. I'm just more comfortable when I'm by myself. I see. Well, just don't do anything reckless. Just then her phone rings. Hello, this is Natsumi. Alright, yes, I'll be there shortly. I'm going out for a bit. I hired a private detective, so I need to go listen to the daily report. Lock the door on your way out, okay? Natsumi gives me a little wave and leaves. Her forced cheerfulness is painful to watch. What's worse is she can't hide the stagger in her step. A laptop is sitting on the counter. It's still on. Natsumi must have been using it. On the screen is a website asking for more info on missing people. Looks like she was reading the Shinzo Ward page. Ami's case hasn't been made public yet, so it's not up on the site yet. Most of those missing seem to be old folks and adults. There are a few kids too. Half a year ago was as recent as I get, with some middle school kid missing. It was investigated as a kidnapping, like Ami, but it doesn't seem like the kid's been found yet. Kids disappearing one after the other with adults not noticing. It's damn eerie. I'm not at the bar long before Amanome and Hazuki arrive, and at the same time. Ohayo. I ran into Amanome at the station, so we decided to walk over together. Guess people in the industry feel the need to say good morning regardless of the time. It still throws me off when I hear it at night. Well, that was a dumb question considering your whole situation. Probably not great. No Maruhashi today. I told him we cancelled our meeting today. He was looking like he was going to follow us again. I'm not too keen on walking around with that sweaty gun in the height of summer. Oh, speaking of Maruhashi, I have a gift for you. That smile. I don't know about this. Is another weird drink. Oh, is that what you wanted? Sorry, guess again. Here. Toki Manju. Not this again. You're so fed up, it's great. A present from Maruhashi. He asked me to give it to you. Seems he thinks you're a Manju-loving comrade. I really don't need these. Watch, we totally need them. Aw, he likes you. You just seem to draw people to you, don't you? Want some Manju, Hazuki? Thanks, but I'm on a diet. Oh, I see the laptop is out. Perfect, I wanted to do something. Bond contacted me earlier. He gave me a website URL. Said the incidents described on it are affiliated with Kubataro of Kentucky. Isn't Bond that journalist guy who we were pretty sure was a jerk? Why is he helping us? Well, yesterday. I told Hazuki about last night. Boo, that's not fair. Amanome got to go on a ride with Kijima. That's what you're upset about? Middle-aged men don't interest me. Now, if they're missing limbs or transparent, then I'd been my no flirting rule. Though no heads is ground for an immediate no. Well, you're interested in some interesting stuff. Cut it out. I've had enough of missing heads of Kubataro. Amanoma turns to the laptop and types in the URL he was given. I think all the ghosts of this one are going to be some kind of Japanese lore related. Because Irishima Taro and the turtles and everything, and then this one's Kentoki, like the Kentoki legend. Uses an axe and all that jazz. Then we have not Kaguya. So we're kind of going for like weird twisted forms of legends. Hey, Kijima. Internet URLs are kind of like magical incantations. You type in random letters and numbers and a website's displayed out of nowhere. I'll just be positive, because I think it like raises your... I think there's some kind of weird hidden affection bar. I don't know how it works yet. Oh, you get what I'm saying? That'd make you the first person to understand. I'm a bit touched. Hey. Stop battling about dumb things and take a look. Seiji's jealous. In big red letters on black background is a straight-to-the-point heading. The truth of Kentoki's legend of Kubataro. Bond says that apparently this webpage doesn't show up with a normal search. It's something called a hidden page. I guess it adds to the fun of a horror site. It gives a sort of secret feel, adds to the realism. And this is where my job ends. I'll leave reading it to you guys. You know my stance on horror stories, and like, summarize it for me later. That guy really doesn't like ghosts. Rolling my eyes, I begin to read. Kubataro was a large man who lived back when Kentoki was called Kentoki Village. Wasn't the second ghost in Deathmark a large man too, like with the bees? A vicious murderer. He killed numerous people and animals, chopping off their heads. That is the established theory regarding Kubataro. However, that is not the truth. This writer believes Kubataro was a large girl of superhuman strength, born to the landowner of Kentoki Village. Oh! Because I was wondering, because I thought the voice sounded a little feminine. She was dull-witted but violent, and it appears true that she chopped animals' heads off for fun. But she didn't attack people. The residents considered her a bother, but couldn't complain due to her station. So was it a witch hunt? Behind her back they called her Kubataro for her large stature and violent nature. There's a reason why the truth warped into the rumor of a large man who was a vicious murderer. Apparently, Kubataro did something that touched on the taboo of the village. And that's how Kubataro died. Her father silenced the village with a gag order in order to hide the family's shame. Time passed, the truth stayed hidden, and from the scraps of info a vicious murderer was born. That is the truth behind the rumor of Kubataro that the people of Kentoki believe today. Not really a horror story. This feels more like a validation of the truth. These things are nice too, like a good mystery. No ghosts or curses from the dead. I stayed on guard for nothing. So you read it anyway? Well, I was bored. This all feels more believable than the vicious murderer story Maruhashi told us. If we assume this theory is correct, then the biggest surprise is that Kubataro was a girl. Not exactly what you expect from a girl. It's far from what normal boys do too, chopping heads off of animals. It does make you wonder though, what did Kubataro do that touched on the taboo? We could think on this forever and there'd still be no way we'd know for sure. But now I'm curious. Is it connected to the death of Kubataro? It might be a clue to something like with the Hiroshima woman. No point in musing on this any further. We should go to Kentoki first. Yeah. We decided to head to the station for now. Large man knows Kubataro collected heads, human ones that confirm fluctuation of rumors. Not a man, large girl, superhuman landowner's daughter, did something taboo, kept secret to hide shame. To no one's surprise, there aren't a lot of people out at midnight. But a glance at the police station tells us a different story from last night. They certainly look busy. Yeah, makes sense after what happened. I swung by Kentucky around noon and there were cop cars everywhere. I'd assume so. If security's gonna be tight, then we can't be half-hearted in our investigation. We need an objective. So, what should we do? If we're investigating Kubataro, then I think we'll have to open that well. We didn't have time yesterday, but how about taking a look at the well by Kentucky Tower? Kubataro might be hiding something in there. Oh, that's right. Plus the area around Kentucky Tower used to have the Kentucky Cedars. There must be a reason why Kubataro is seen there so often. Okay, so we're heading to Kentucky Tower again. Security's heavier than yesterday, so let's turn back if it looks like the cops want to question us. I agree. After all, I brought a troublesome little thing with me. What are you talking about? Amanome turns around and lifts his shirt a bit to show what's tucked into his waistband. This guy seems to have an automatic pistol. It could be the airsoft one or whatever they saw earlier, the fake one. A gun! Isn't that going too far? I'll have you know that this is an intricately modified gun. If I don't unlock the secret mechanism, it won't shoot. You can't even pull the trigger. You mean, safety? Regardless, it's probably a good idea to have some kind of weapon for protection, right? Do you actually believe something like that would work? They aren't from this world. You never seen a paranormal cop? Blah blah. Doesn't need one of them paranormal cop guns. Amanome's never been face to face with the Yushima woman. I get why he'd want the safety of a weapon, but we'll be in deep shite if we're caught and they get confiscated. Well then, we better not get caught. Sorry, but I did not see and have no knowledge of what you have tucked in your pants. That's fine. I'll just say I secretly brought it. You better get going. We still have a ways to go before we reach Kentucky Tower. Amanome or Hazuki? Who would I take with me on the investigation? Amanome's got a gun, though. That is useful. But we haven't used Hazuki in a while. Gun. Oh, you know what? We might find new things at places we've already investigated. So let's check them again as we go. This seems to be more of your romp anyways. See anything new? Not really. What's that? No. Useless! See if we have anything new. Whoops. Hey, something up here. There's a swarm of bugs covered around the light. Maybe it's because the other areas are dark, but there's an awful lot of them. It's an interesting thing. No, useless. One of these days, that train's gonna trap us. Looks like the crossing's blocking us again today. Well, we're here at the same time as yesterday. Right. The email? A text. Open up the message. D-Man. How are you? Remember me? It's D-Man. The man. I prepared your next riddle, decipher to receive your analysis record. Search the monster that holds up the sky. Who's texting you at a time like this? It's just something dumb. Maybe this? Yep. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Spirit Memoirs 3-1, Time Space Leonard. Urban legends have fascinated people for years. There's an old one that goes back to the 70s. A spirit known as Leonard appears as a clown doll dressed in red and blue. Each person sees him in a different spot, school, home, etc. When Leonard shows himself, time stops. The world will look the same, but he will be devoid of all people but them. An example, a man wakes up and leaves home for work. Oddly, he passes no one on his way to the bus stop. The bus arrives, and it's empty when it's normally packed. Immediately suspicious, he freezes before the bus door. The driver approaches, looking like a mannequin clown. It's Leonard. The clown grins. Oops, it's another lost one. Suddenly he wakes up, surrounded by the usual crowded bus stop he's used to. The rumor is that what happens when one accidentally slips through time and space into a parallel world, into the clown world. But the identity of the clown and the truth behind the phenomenon is unknown. Make note of this case I got from Mr. K, D-Man. It's like giving the Deaf Mark III. The mystery of the clowns. What are you doing? Let's keep moving. Yeah, I'm coming. Okay. The second I spot the cop car, I dart behind the building. Damn. Well, that's annoying. Probably shouldn't turn on the flashlight now. Biding our time in hopes of an opportunity. 41 north to headquarters, 41 north to headquarters, over. I can faintly hear a voice inside the vehicle. Sounds like they're using a transceiver. Yep, there's definitely someone inside. Want me to speed things up and shoot at him? Quit being stupid. Confirmation from the witness, they said the alleged dog's corpse was collected by the shelter. Yes, the witness stated the body was found near the trash cans in the 3rd District of Kentucky. The area was splattered with blood, so apparently it was clean with rags, which is why traces were found during patrol. 41 north, end of report. The talking cuts off. Seriously? Another dog was killed. 3rd District. We just came from there. Though the route we traveled showed no signs of anything going down. He said something about someone cleaning it up. Maybe it'll be rags in a trash can. Should we go back and check it out? May as well. We can't get through in here anyway, so long as he's not moving. If there's a dead dog, that means Kubataro is roaming around town right now. We might be able to see him if we check Kentucky. Could be new things after last night. Let's check places we already searched yesterday. A ton of trash bags full of raw trash are thrown away here. Buried under the stench of rotting trash, I catch hint of what smells like rusted metal. Blood. Oh yeah. That officer said the 3rd District trash can was dirty, so it was clean with rags. Then the smell could be. I light up the inside of the trash can again. Then. Found him. Huh? What'd you find? The rags. Remember the cops report? A dog corpse was here and someone cleaned up the mess with the rags. In the corner of the can is a pile of rags. They're all pretty damp and covered in red stains. Hey, there's something thrown away here. I swing my light around to the spot. What's this paper? It looks suspect. Looks like some sort of charm. Well, a lot of whacked out shit's been happening recently. I could see why someone wanted to depend on a little extra help. Though it doesn't matter if they threw it away. Yeah. Well, may as well hold on to it. Maybe it'll be useful for something. I hold my breath in hopes of blocking out the horrible smell as I pull out the blood-soaked rags. If the cops are right, then this blood should be from the dog killed by Kubataro. Again, dog vision. Maybe I can see some kind of clue. I hesitantly place my palm on the rags. What happens if he, like, he's eating, like, a really rare steak or something? Does he see cow vision? Again, I can hear a song. No idea from where. That dog's growling again. This is what the dog saw in the end before it was killed. And to the great Jiro Kentoki. Come on the Izayoi. 16th. Offer to the great Jiro Kentoki. Make mom feel better. This song sounds a lot like the one from before, but the emotion behind the voicing is different. Rather than laughing, it feels more like crying. Add to the great Jiro Kentoki. Come on the Izayoi. Phew. I braced myself before I touched it, which helped. My heart's not racing like a freight train. So, how was it? See anything? I heard a song again. Head to the great Jiro Kentoki, come on the Izayoi. Offer to the great Jiro Kentoki to make mom feel better. I see. My guess is the light sacred tree may have cured injuries and illnesses if you made offerings. Could be. Bowing heads in respect and making offerings, sicknesses get cured. They make a children's song like this because the sacred trees really had powers like that. But the voice that sang sounded like it was crying. Anything new anywhere? I left the lid and looked inside. It's stuff of cardboard. Dig into the mess to see if there's anything else. Look at that. Something that's not cardboard is buried in here. Tin utility knife and packing tape. Wow. Did they forget these when they were tossing us out? They look well used, so they probably threw them away. No harm in holding on to these. Okay, it's gone now. We come back in front of Kentucky Tower. Don't know what happened, but looks like the cop car is gone. Guess he was only parked there because someone called him over. This is good. Means you don't have to come back tomorrow. Yeah. Useless. An old well. Tracing the thick chains seemingly well to its end. It's fixed in place of a dial combination lock. Damn, a combination lock. You have to do something about this first. Destroying would be the easiest course, but even you couldn't muscle off this thick chain. If we're gonna break it without drawing attention, we'll need some tools. It's really sealed up tight. Wonder if the mini shrine Shinto priest did this. Then let's bribe the guy to get the code out of him. You really think it'd be that easy? We have no idea how to even contact him. Maybe the info will be inside the mini shrine, or even on the back of the sign. Can't say I'm expecting much, but it doesn't hurt to check. The two of us split up and begin searching the sign and the mini shrine. Well, looks like we can cross off anything beyond the back of the sign. Oh, there's something on the back of the shrine Shintai. Behind the Shintai. Sounds kind of disrespectful. Inside the mini shrine I found what looks like a sheet of paper wrapped in a thin string. Unroll the weather-dampened paper to find words written with a brush. If you want to know Taro's age, then inquire of Jiro. What's this? The Shinto priest for the mini shrine wrote this. Taro and Jiro must be in the Kentucky Cedars, since they're supposed to be brothers. Guess having asked Jiro means the one that used to be here was the older one, Taro. Then Taro's age must be talking about the numbers for the combination lock. I'm guessing the priest was forgetful, so he made a note for himself that only he'd understand. Then he hid it here. Sounds like someone went senile. Though I guess a priest for a small shrine like this probably didn't have a successor. So where's this Jiro anyway? No clue. Maybe someplace that looks similar to here. Back at the shop. Back and forthin'. Just going back and forthin'. Down a one-way street. I step back from the shrine and look at it again. The shrine. It somehow got a similar vibe to the mini-shrine at Kentucky Tower. This place feels familiar. Now that you mention it, yeah. The shrine in the Jizo must be for Jiro Kentucky. We better check every inch of this shrine. I flash the light around the inside of the shrine again, illuminating the roof and the Jizo. When I spot some pale letters on the ceiling. There's something written here. Let's see. Hear the children's song. Offer up a humble prayer. The two gods will bless. Multiply the numerals given by the waxing moons. That's all of it. Oh, it's a Tonka poem. It's telling us to multiply the number of moons from the Kentucky Cedars children's song you heard. Multiply the number of moons. I don't get. 16? What? Besides, wasn't there just one moon in the song? Is it talking about the 15th night? Wonder if multiplying the numbers will be the key. Generates Uno's cuter print is like a tree. Poem combination locked numbers. I search for every inch of the shrine to see if there's anything else that could be a hint. I spot what looks like to be a dog's face behind the shrine. Interesting. What's this? By the shape of the thing, I'd say it's a pouch. Dog pouch. Did someone lose it here? May as well take it with us just in case. I wonder if that'll be useful, like distracting the dang thing later. The children's song and the Tonka I found a shrine of clues. The two Cedars songs, the number given by the waxing moons, and multiply. Combination has 3 digits. Choose a number for one's place. I'm just gonna put some random numbers in. Just to get through this real quick. I just was just testing stuff. Okay, so let's look over our clues. (15 times 16). Oh yeah, it's open. Oh, color me impressed. You solved the Tonka riddle. Thanks. I'm going to open it. It takes some effort to slide the extremely heavy concrete lid to the side. Well, Akira, I see literally nothing and it's pitch dark inside. Hold on, let me get the flashlight. Bump scare. Wait, no. It's normal stuff. Abnormal gulps, trembling slightly. Are these all heads? A doll head, a mannequin head, a toy head, and a Jizo head. A backpack with rabbit head silhouette. And a dog head. Looks like wherever there was a head, it was taken. No severed human heads mixed in, thank God. I'm guessing these are all Kubataro's. Safe bet. This is Kubataro's collection. If Kubataro's the one who left the dog's blood in the back of the well, there's no doubt that this is his doing. But the question is, why is Kubataro doing this? Oh God. The evening breeze brings with it a familiar song. Is that children's song again? Is it because my hand touched the bloodstain inside the well? I check my fingers. No, that's live. Wait, I didn't touch any blood. This isn't bloodmetry. This is right now. I quickly step away from the well and look around. An eerie voice floats over. It's nearby. What is this voice? It sounds so angry. Could it be because we opened the well? Stop hiding and show yourself. You sure? Yep, nope, we're not sure. Is that... You look nothing like I imagined you to look like. Kubataro from the looks of it. She's huge. Is she really a child? I swing my flashlight around to get a better look. When the light hits Kubataro... She disappeared. Seems so. Maybe the flashlight was too bright. She's so big, I can't believe something of that size is still a ghost. Damn it. Where did she go? Right behind you! Akira in front of you! What? I look and the axe is already swinging toward me. Psst, nothing personal, kid. Do I have time to dodge? My body moves from my font and the slash that misses me my hair and knocks away the flashlight. If Amanome hadn't called out, that would have been it for me. The impact from blocking attack makes my hand go numb. I'll get the flashlight. Looks like Kubataro doesn't like it. Yeah, I'll hold her off while you... I say that, but what the hell should I do? Only find stuff open to run away. Look, there's like a tree branch coming out. Yeah, she's angry alright. I'm not sure I can block another one of those attacks. Huh? I haven't heard the Protag's voice in a while. Head. It's got one of those voices like, ha. What does she mean by what she wants a head? Something like kind of fun is in bad taste. If Kubataro really is a kid, maybe I can calm her down by giving her what she wants. What she wants? What is that? Focus, think, Dad! Scene 1. I already kind of know what it is. Kubataro's right in front of me. It actually tries to slash me to pieces the second I make a mistake. It's gonna be the dog pouch, like I was saying. But we're gonna purposely choose something wrong. I take out the Kentucky Manju, give it to Kubataro. But it seems I've placated her. Damn it, that didn't work. The same moment Axe carves a path at the speed of light. I want to see if it's just CG. And I also want to, like, curse out what's his name with his stupid Manju idea. No. Okay. Too bad. Everyone gives me, like, at least one useless item. If she catches everything in the well that he heads, then this probably counts. I take out the dog pouch and offer it to Kubataro. She eagerly tears the dog pouch out of my hand. Kubataro looks happy as she stares at it. Yes, now's our chance to escape. Time to go, Amanome. I hear you loud and clear. Amanome dashes toward me, handing off the flashlight. We book it away from Kentucky Tower. We glance back as we run. There's no sign of her coming after us. We carefully cross the tracks, dash through the gallery, make it back to the station. Survived. Now that I'm back in familiar territory, my heart finally stops trying to beat down my chest. What the hell happened? Both of you drenched in sweat. Did Kubataro come out? Akira, you explain. I'm out of breath. He collapses to the ground. Weak. We didn't run full tilt that long. Sounds like a close call. How about we risk the Black Rabbit? I know it looks like he'll shrivel up and die if we don't get him some water. I drag the dead weight of Amanome with me and as we go back to the bar. I quickly summarized what happened earlier to Hazuki as we travel. She asked if the head in the wall was part of some kind of ritual. She was intrigued, but... Head in the well, you mean? Her expression freezes when I tell her about Kubataro. What was that? I can finally relax. This wood is disgusting. I'm dying to go home, but... We need to discuss what happened tonight. It looks like Kubataro really is obsessed with heads. We officially confirmed that rumor with our own eyes. Yeah, she seemed happy when I gave her the dog pouch. Bet she thought it was a head. The more fundamental question, what does Kubataro want to accomplish by collecting heads? No doubt some occult thing. Hazuki, that's your area of expertise. Any insight for us? I dug through my occult books last night looking for rituals. The only thing I could find was that was even close as headhunting tribes. But I doubt they're related to this. It's your time to shine. How are you so useless? Useless? They call it Ano Momokuro-sei. This is looking more and more like false advertising to me. It's not my fault. I love they called it a hobby. It's not like I have a degree in it. Passion aside, I say Natsume's more well-versed than me. She's a horror author after all. That's right. Aunt Natsume. She might know something. True enough, but she's out right now. Are you planning on waiting around until she comes back? I mean, I'm fine with that, if that means I get to see her, but... No, she has notebooks of all the information she gathered. They're on the bookshelf over there. So you're saying... We're going to dig for Miss Natsume's private stuff while she's not here. Sounds fun. I'm in. Pretty sure there isn't anything like what you're expecting, Amanome. All the info notebooks are a great offer. I wonder if it's written in blood, or maybe there's hair stuck between a bunch of pages. I don't think there'll be anything like that, what you're expecting, Hazuki. Make our way to the bookshelf and start looking for Aunt Natsume's notes. You can tell we made our way over, because it zoomed in really hard. The notebooks contain things like summaries of traditions and collections of crime reports. Every note in neat handwriting that puts my scrawl that even I have a hard time reading is shame. I uncover 3 notebooks of urban legend investigations written on the cover. Which one should I look at? Yellow. I pull out the yellow notebook and turn the pages. This notebook has info on a variety of articles involving the Shins Award. The dates cover a wide range, even going back as far as 50 years ago. And Natsume wrote notes in each and every one of the articles. Flipping the pages, I come across an article about the Kentucky cedars. A local paper looked back on the former forever cedar trees, Taro Kentucky and Jiro Kentucky. Guess Aunt Natsume became interested and looked further into it. Through my investigation, I obtained a journal which reveals the truth about the Kentucky cedars. Despite a Kentucky village-wide gag order, the journal's writer tried to leave a record of it. According to the journal, one of the sacred Kentucky cedar trees, Taro, was chopped down. It was done by Kanako, daughter of the Oishi family who owned the land the village was on. Kanako. That's the ghost. Kanako suffered from oxyopia and symptomatic obesity, and was considered a nuisance by her family. Without a proper education, her mental state and intelligence didn't measure up to other children. As a result, it seems she believed a bear plushie to be her little brother. However, during a certain incident, the plushie was destroyed and her little brother died. Bereft, Kanako fought to bring him back to life by following the Kentucky Cedars children's song. Head to the Great Taro Kentucky on the 15th night. Offer to the Great Taro Kentucky and Dad will feel better. Kanako attempted to put the song into practice, but misunderstood its meaning. The head part. She always jumbled the lyrics up and thought they offered heads, which meant she believed that her brother would be brought back by offering heads to the trees. So she cut the heads off of livestock and stray dogs and offered them to the Kentucky Cedars. Of course, no matter how many heads she offered, there was no way her little brother would live. Furious at how her wish didn't come true, Kanako stole an axe from her house. And chopped down the sacred Taro Kentucky tree. Her angry father captured her and tied her to the brother cedar Jiro. Alienated by her family, feared by the villagers, Kanako was left to starve to death. The corpse was never removed and decayed at the base of the Jiro Kentucky tree. Kanako could be heard worrying over her precious little brother all the way up to her death. After Kanako's death, the Jiro tree she was tied to inexplicably died. After the loss of 2 sacred cedars, Kentoki village was repeatedly struck by lightning. To calm the ill-omened events, the citizens built mini-shrines where the trees used to grow. And the transmission tower where Taro used to be, and at the shopping district where Jiro had been. There's nothing else in the Kentoki cedars. The story contained in Aunt Natsumi's notes. The tragedy of a girl who misunderstood the meaning of a children's song. An absurd public execution like that would never happen nowadays, but village society back then was very insular. It could have actually happened. It seemed the Oishi family had complete control over the village. The villagers were such obedient saps that they followed the gag order until their deaths. They saw Kanako tied up and still left her to die. The villagers are accomplices to all of this. Maybe they maintained the secret because they also felt guilty. So, this kid named Kanako was Kubataro. Yeah, must be. If we combine this with what we read on the site, the girl called Kubataro must be Miss Kanako. The notes say the girl was giant, which matches with Kubataro's appearance. The part about gathering heads also matches. Those heads you saw earlier at the well, no one else but Kubataro would have gathered them. And you're saying, those heads are to bring her little brother back to life. But didn't Kubataro, Kanako cut down the cedars because they didn't work? Why is she gathering them now? Could be deeply ingrained in delusion. Spirit behavior is affected by the regrets and grudges they had when alive, right? If she doesn't know any other way, then she's got no choice but to frantically keep trying and hope for a miracle. If that's true, then she's a pitiful existence, forever working for a wish that'll never be granted. The only ones who can end Kubataro's delusion are probably us. You're right. It's late. Let's go on for today.
Okay.
Almost dying, completely wore me out. Leaving the bar, we part ways in front of the station. Amanome has plans to go out drinking with an important figure. The election is almost here, so he's got a lot going on. Hazuki apparently needs to stop by the agency and talk to her manager about work. Everyone's pretty busy. When we cut down tree, line over she throw Kanako. Not bright nuisance. Very plushy cherished brother. Misunderstood song. Gonna get ambushed. Something's gonna go down. A text. Open the message. D-Man. I've read the next riddle. Search the monster that counts the burning air. Nope, wasn't that. Counts the burning air. It's like gotta be a fire alarm or something. So we step into the gas meter on the wall. Red Riding Hood in the rain. I remember this. A scary room for KC, adjacent to Shinza. A young woman in red raincoat appears on rainy days in the red light district. She asks men, "Tell me, are you?" and lures them into the hotel. But do not accept the invitation. Those who do go missing, then go crazy or commit suicide after. My assistant, M, played a large role in uncovering the truth of this rumor. Mashita? My part-time assistant at the time was still in college, but had a knack for scoops. Reminds me of you. I digress. A certain man's name came up. I often crossed paths with the police in my work, and I got close to a detective while spending a few nights in jail. Technically, he was no longer a detective, but more of a private investigator. Regardless, there was two sides to the Red Riding Hood case. One, the outcome of the girl's spirit, the other, the darkness of creating a said spirit. Evil in human form can rob lives and human rights with the power of money. I'd partner up with a detective to smoke such evils out and expose their deeds. I helped expel evil to some extent myself. To explore the unknown, you must face the living darkness. Judging by your current situation, if I were to look forward, I'm sure you'll have to face such filth in the near future. Sorry I digressed again. I suggest you do your own research on those spirits. Maybe you'll learn about them from Mr. K. Truthfully, I haven't got a chance myself either, D-Man. What was a doctor's nickname? Is he mocking me? Taunting me with the fact that he knows where I live? Because K is Yashiki. M was possibly Mashita, or maybe it was M was really in for characters. Too much effort to worry about. May as well go home. Man, I'm tired. Maybe I'll just go to bed after my shower. Time to get spooked. I think just a shower today, too. You need to stop harassing us when we shower. Ah, good shower. Everything seems fine. My hair's not dry, but I'm gonna lie down anyway. Hope nothing happens today. The dogs from the neighborhood are barking again. Damn, why does this happen every night? Why are all those dogs barking so much for anyway? Someone's skulking around out there or something. Open the window. Let me in, I'm a fairy. You believe in fairies, don't you? Huh? What? It's coming from outside. Again, just like yesterday. There's something out there. Oh crap! I didn't think it'd be like just directly right there. This Kubataro! Kubataro's closing in, while a single sheet of glass separates us. Instinctively I shrink back. I don't have time for fear, I have to do something. I was able to chase the Hiroshima woman away. There should be a way to do the same now. Think, damn it. Oh, back at Kitoki Tower. Kubataro avoided the light from the flashlight. We have a bunch of bright light. How should I get light on Kubataro? Warning. Warning. Turn on the room light. Nope! Should just use a flashlight. Or maybe scream and wake the neighbors. I quickly yank the chain on the lamp. But the light won't turn on. Should have gotten a hurricane glass. The glass door shatters and a giant hand engulfs my face. I'm dragged over to the balcony, most of my body off the ground like I'm floating. A powerful impact strikes my neck. Like a light switch, I instantly lose consciousness. Game over. It's gonna be scream and wake the neighbors. Because they'll turn on their lights or something weird. So your lights don't work. I slam my eyes shut and from my gut scream as loud as I can. Ah! Immediately lights flash on in the windows of the houses all around us. The 10 lights reach the ground in front of me. Kubataro's gone. Clear. Take a deep calming breath, I close the curtains and turn on the lights. Down on getting any sleep tonight. The mayor compulses like the world's ending. Probably my neighbor's gonna complain about my screaming. May as well deal with them. I'm not gonna get any sleep anyway. I go to the door and pacify my pissed neighbors, so I wait for the night to pass. Sorry, I mean, it was either your sleep or me dead. It's morning by the time I climbed into bed and managed to doze off. Man, our sleep schedule is gonna be messed up.